To this video. Today, we're going to talk about an amazing truth in Islam. Allah makes the impossible possible. Life often presents us with challenges that seem insurmountable, and sometimes we may feel hopeless. But remember this powerful reminder: for Allah, nothing is impossible. Allah's power is beyond what we can comprehend. When we face trials, we may see no way out. But Allah is the one who has the ability to change the course of our lives, to transform the impossible into something possible. This is a message of hope and strength that we must always carry in our hearts. Understanding the impossible. When we talk about the impossible, we refer to those situations in life that seem beyond our control. It might be a health issue, financial trouble, or any challenge that makes us feel stuck. But Allah reminds us in the Quran, Allah is capable of all things. Quran 3:29. This verse is a powerful reminder that there is nothing in this world that Allah cannot change. He has complete control over everything, and His power is not limited by our understanding. While we may feel like giving up, Allah has a plan that we may not fully understand, but it's always in our best interest. And when we trust Him, we find that the impossible becomes possible. Stories of the impossible becoming possible. Let's now look at some examples from the lives of the prophets, where Allah turned the impossible into reality. The story of Prophet Ibrahim, A.S., and the fire prophet Ibrahim, A.S., was thrown into a blazing fire by his people because he preached the message of monotheism. The fire was meant to destroy him, and to his enemies it seemed like the end. But Allah's power intervened. O fire, be coolness and safety for Ibrahim. Quran 21:69. The fire did not burn Prophet Ibrahim, A.S. Instead, it became a source of protection. This shows us that Allah has the power to turn something meant to harm into something that benefits. When you face difficulties, remember that with Allah, even the worst situations can change into something positive. The story of Prophet Musa, A.S., and the Red Sea when Prophet Musa, A.S., and the children of Israel were trapped between Pharaoh's army and the Red Sea, it seemed like there was no way out. The sea was vast and the army was closing in. But Allah, in His mercy, parted the sea, allowing them to escape safely. And we commanded the sea to part for you, and we made you escape. Quran 44:24. This shows us that Allah has the ability to create paths where we see no way forward. Whatever you are going through, trust that Allah can make a way out of what seems impossible. The story of Prophet Yunus, A.S., and the whale prophet Yunus, A.S., was swallowed by a whale and trapped in the depths of the sea. He had no way to escape, but in his moment of desperation he called out to Allah, "There is no God except you. Glory be to you. Indeed, I have been of the wrongdoers." Quran 21:87. Allah answered his call and saved him. This story teaches us that no matter how deep our difficulties may seem, Allah is always there to rescue us. The impossible becomes possible when we call upon Allah with sincerity. The power of du'as and trust in Allahun of the most powerful. Tools we have when facing challenges is du'a, supplication. Allah promises to respond to our calls. Call upon me, I will answer you. Quran 40:60. When you make du'a, even if your situation seems impossible, remember that Allah has the power to answer. The Prophet said, when a believer prays, Allah either gives him what he wants or protects him from something worse. Tirmidhi. Sometimes the response to our du'a is not what we expect, but it's always what we need. Allah knows what's best for us, and His wisdom far surpasses our understanding. Overcoming the impossible with faith. Overcoming the impossible begins with faith in Allah. When we face trials, we need to trust that Allah's plan is always greater than our own. Here are a few ways to face the impossible with faith. Trust Allah's timing. Allah's timing is always perfect. Even if we don't see the results immediately, we must trust that Allah is working behind the scenes. Patience. Allah promises that those who are patient will be rewarded. The Prophet said, "Whoever remains patient, Allah will make him patient." Bukhari. Gratitude. Even in times of hardship, show gratitude. Gratitude opens the doors of mercy, and Allah rewards those who are thankful. Rely on Allah. No matter how impossible your situation may seem, remember that Allah is always with you. With His help, you can overcome anything. Dear brothers and sisters, always remember that Allah makes the impossible possible. No matter what you're going through, Allah has the power to change your situation. Trust Him, make dua, and remain patient. Allah is the best of planners. Quran 3:54. When we face difficulties, let us turn to Allah with full trust, knowing that He will guide us through just as He did with His prophets. Allah is capable of turning the impossible into possible. May ye. Allah make the impossible possible for all of us and grant us the strength to face life's challenges with faith. Amen. O Allah, make the impossible possible for us, guide us through our struggles, and grant us patience and strength to face whatever.